Right now, America is facing a two-sided threat. On one side, new tariffs under President Trump are pushing up the prices of basic goods. On the other, massive cuts to social support programs are stripping away the safety nets that millions of Americans rely on. This is not just a tough moment. This is a situation where critical protections are being weakened, right when economic resilience is most needed. In this video, we break down how tariffs and budget cuts are holding and whether America is fully prepared for what's coming next. Let's start with the first hit to the system, tariffs. Since early this year, Trump's new tariffs have hit a wide range of imports, from groceries to electronics to household goods. According to the Wharton budget model, these tariffs could shrink America's economy by 6% over time and cut average wages by 5%. Wholesale food prices alone have jumped nearly 4% in just 3 months. And it's not just food prices. According to the Peterson Institute for International Economics, Trump's previous tariffs already cost American consumers about $57 billion in added expenses between 2018 and 2019 alone. And the current tariffs are expected to hit even harder. And small businesses are feeling it too. A 2024 survey by the National Federation of Independent Business showed that nearly half of small business owners said higher costs from tariffs were already squeezing their margins, forcing them to either raise prices or cut jobs. For the average family, that means one thing: the grocery dollars simply don't stretch as far anymore. And this is just the beginning. The uncertainty around tariffs is already making businesses pull back on investing and hiring. But even as the cost of living rises, support systems that people depend on are being dismantled. While prices climb higher, the Trump administration is moving in the opposite direction, slashing programs that millions of Americans rely on just to survive. Funding cuts are hitting SNAP, Medicaid, and local food programs hard. Across America, about 42 million people rely on SNAP to help feed themselves and their families. SNAP is also one of the most effective anti-poverty programs in America. Studies by the Center on Budget and Policy Priorities show that SNAP leaves about 3.4 million people out of poverty each year, including 1.5 million children. According to USDA data, around two-thirds of SNAP recipients are families with children, meaning any cuts directly hit the country's most vulnerable households. One real story comes from the North Texas Food Bank, a network of more than 500 organizations across Dallas and surrounding counties. They were counting on about $9 million in federal support to buy food from local farmers. This year, the funding is gone. No guaranteed supplies, no backup reserves. Tricia Cunningham, the food bank's president, summed up the situation with just one word: ugly. Across the country, food banks are facing the same pressures. Demand is rising, but available resources are running dry. Some have even started limiting how much food each family can receive. And this is just the early warning sign. With cuts happening now, the safety net America will need during this next crisis may already be falling apart. And what happens when the next economic downturn finally arrives? Normally, when the US economy slows down, alternative stabilizers kick in, food assistance, Medicaid, and employment benefits to keep millions from falling deeper into hardship. But this time the story is different. The Government Accountability Office warned in 2023 that the U.S. safety net has been steadily weakening over the past 2 decades, with unemployment insurance coverage rates dropping from 40% of unemployed workers in the 1970s to just 27% today. Those programs are being cut before the storm even hits. Funding slashed, staff fired, rescue systems quietly dismantled from within. If a real recession strikes, millions of families will face the full impact of the downturn without protection. And when that impact spreads, it won't just affect individual families. It could destabilize key pillars of the U.S. economy, from household spending to broader social resilience. So how does the government explain all this? The Trump administration says these cuts are about saving taxpayer money, reducing waste, and making government more efficient. Sounds noble on paper. They say it's to lower the national deficit. But somehow, at the same time, they are pushing through massive tax cuts, mainly for corporations and the wealthiest Americans. Let's be honest, this isn't just about saving money. It's about choosing who gets saved. While working families struggle to buy groceries or pay their electric bills, the efficiency agenda never seems to touch the sectors that profit the most. Their version of efficiency looks a lot like cut costs for the poor, protect profits for the rich. And all of this brings us to the final, urgent question. America stands at a critical crossroads. On one side, rising economic pressures. On the other, a social safety net deliberately weakened just when resilience is needed most. This is not just a budget issue. It's a structural risk, one that threatens economic stability, social cohesion, and future growth. When the next downturn comes, the question won't just be how bad is it? It will be how prepared were we to endure it? And for now, the answer is increasingly clear. We are dismantling our defenses faster than the threats are rising. Clarity won't wait, neither should you. Subscribe, like, and comment below to stay ahead before the noise takes over. On the narrative. Ignore the noise.